Hello once again, the internet. It's me, Dylan. You know me. If you don't, you haven't seen the other videos that I've been in. Anyway, we have a bit of a slight change of scenery right now. We're not in Vicky's house, we're in my house. The reason we're in my house is because there are too many distractions in your house, aren't there?
Yes.
Yes, there are too many distractions, and here there's just nobody.
Not to mention, we were going to your house anyway, and this is your video, not mine today.
And yeah, I'm doing a video today, just me. I just have to show you like back. I've got the power thing. I've got the Mortal Kombat. I've got memes on the wall. I've got Derpy over there.
Have a half-naked Tsunade.
I have a half-naked Lady Tsunade from Naruto. Anyway, thanks to her. Anyway, today I'm just going to be talking about something that I talked about yesterday to Becky about what would actually happen if a zombie apocalypse ever occurred. You sure you want to hear this again?
Don't bother me. No.
It's because yesterday when I said it, she started crying.
Thanks, Dylan.
Welcome.
Put that on the internet, it's fine.
The internet needs to know these things.
They need to know that a teenage girl cried.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, let's begin. With penis, no. When people say we're all waiting for the zombie apocalypse, and that it would be so cool if the zombie apocalypse ever happened. Because like they always say, you know, like, oh, if a zombie apocalypse ever happens, come to my house. I've got knives, I've got guns, I've got shovels, pickaxes, and all that. Oh, that crap. And you don't believe them. Unless you've been to their house and they do actually have that stuff, and you think, this is a pretty good idea. The good thing is, like, you know, some people turn into zombies, or some people get eaten, and you feel good for it, because like you've hated them that much. You hate them that much. You've actually wanted to kill them yourself. Maybe not. That's to like really bad extremes, but you know, whatever. But you've just really hated these people, and you just wish something really bad would happen to them, and the zombie apocalypse would come around, and so you thought you'd have that pretty well. But nobody looks at the bad sides, do they? Because like, for example, zombie apocalypse would break out, you're in bed, you wake up to the sound of, say, your mother or your little sister screaming in the sleep. You jump out of bed, you open your door, you open your parents' door or your sister's door, whatever, and there you see your father eating your mother. It's like, in my opinion, in my case, my mum and dad have been married like about 16 years in a couple of months. So about 15 and a half months. And just to see two people who've been happily married for almost 16 years, to see one of them eating the other, and hearing the other one, like your mother for example, screaming out your name, asking for your help, but you can't do anything. You're powerless, and you've got no weapons, no supplies, no medication, no armour, nothing like that. I've had a cry already. Anyway, but it's just to see that, and you're powerless to help. You're powerless to do anything to help, and all that you can do is run. So you slam the door, you run downstairs, you grab any sharp objects you can find, you put them in a bag or something, you run out of the house. You run out. About 3 steps out, you pause and you look around. and you see cars are on fire. There are dead people everywhere. Some people you may know, some people you might not. The dead have come back. They've come back from the dead. They've come back alive. And now they're eating people. And they're killing people. And you look around and you have no idea why this nightmare is going on around you. But all that you know is that the zombie apocalypse is here. And you need to do whatever it takes to survive. So what do? Well, you try not to attract attention to yourself, because, you know, in some zombie films the zombies are blind or deaf or whatever, and you just don't want to get any attention to you. So you run and try and find a safe place to hide. You go to people's houses who you may know. You knock on the door, but the door's already opened. And you look inside and there's blood on the floor and the walls. They had a pet dog. Like an adorable little dog, like a little Shih Tzu or a or a husky. And you look down at this dead animal and you see its guts and innards all over the floor. So you try your best not to be sick, because it's been dead for quite a while and the smell's very bad. So you step over it and you go into like the downstairs living room or the kitchen, and you see your friend hunched over with her dead mother and father on the floor, or his, or whatever. You see your dead parents on the floor, and you ask if they're okay. Are you okay? Do you know what's going on? Do you know why this is happening? They don't reply. You try to get a bit closer. You go around them, and all that you see is their mouth is just covered with blood. Their body's covered with blood. They're not themselves. They've been turned. You just don't understand this yet. And all that you see is, in one hand it's got one of the hearts of the parents still pumping, and she doesn't have another hand because like her parents have tried to fend her off and they've like cut her hand off or something. I don't know. And your friend, like your best friend that you've known for some 8, 9, 10 years, has just become one of these violent monsters that wants to do nothing but kill and eat people. And you have to fight back, because it stands up and walks towards you. You back away to where the sharp objects are. You turn around, you quickly put your bag onto the counter. You pull out the closest sharp weapon you've got, and you use it to try and kill your best friend that you've known for a very long time. This is a friend you've told all your darkest secrets to. You've played games with them all day. You've just been there for them. You've helped them within everything they've ever done. And now you're thinking that if I don't kill my best friend, or she was my best friend, I'm gonna die myself. So you have no choice but to kill him. And you're so scared, but you know you just have no idea why this is happening around you for just no good reason. There's no reason for this to ever happen. And all I know is that hell has broke loose and you're in the middle of it. So after you've killed your best friend, you run out of the house. You're trying to find sanctuary in like a church or a hospital or anywhere where like you don't think any zombies would be. And you see other people running around, still alive, fighting off these hordes of zombies that have come back and tried to kill them, and they're trying to fight them off. And you ask if they're not anywhere where they're safe, and they tell you that they've just come from somewhere. Come with us, we have sanctuary, we have a safe place, safe haven. So you follow these people, you go there, you kill a few zombies, you know these people. Like best friends or parents of friends or whatever. Relatives. Anything like that. So you go with them to a safe place. And you go in and there's about a group of say 15 people all huddled up in there, all scared, all crying, and you just can't help but to watch these people because you know that they have been through almost the same as you have. They've witnessed very close relatives or very close friends die before their very eyes, or they've killed somebody that they may have known, or you know, stuff like that. There's always a one person in this group that you absolutely hate. And the minute you walk through the door, he starts blaming things on you. And you just don't understand why he's doing this. So he starts asking you questions like, why have you done this? What's been going on? Why is all this happening? Why have you done this? And everyone else starts to believe this person that you hate, and they start to think that you're the cause of all this. And you can hear the banging on the windows and the walls of these zombies trying to get inside.